I'm gonna keep it real. How you make me feel, boy, you give me chills, baby. I'm gonna break it down.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Stephano, and welcome back to my channel. So, I know it's been long awaited. I've been doing a lot of hair videos and reviews and wig reviews, and I'm sure you guys have been missing the real me, the entertain me, the crazy me, and my crazy life. So today I am here bringing you a story time. This story time is when I almost died living in the hood, okay? I literally felt like I was gonna die that day. Oh, before I start this story, let's give a shout out to these glasses. They're from Firmo. I'm gonna put the link and everything down below. If you buy one, you get one pair of glasses for free. You guys know that the video of my braids that you guys really love, my circle glasses. You guys asked me a lot where I got them from. Although I did get them from a random flea store in downtown LA, they have them on this site. So go get you some. These are really cute, by the way. They got the whole, I look like I'm a smart ass college student, you feel me? I'm smart, I already graduated college, so you know I ain't gotta lie. But anyways, okay, back to the story. So if you guys remember, but like in one of my really old videos, me and my sister did a sister tag, and we were talking about like memories of living in the J's. So if you're from LA or whatever, the J's is basically where BPS folks live, Black P Stone, their Bloods or whatever. And I lived on the hoodest block ever, and it was called G Block, but it's called Gibraltar. So this was my first time ever being in a like super gang infested neighborhood. Like I had always lived where gangbangers like are here and there or whatever, you know, dispersed, but I had always lived on pretty good streets. But this was the first time I was living on the actual street where like everybody knows G Block, like, you feel me, like everybody knows G Block. So whatever, so let's proceed. So let me tell y'all how I almost died, how I felt like I was gonna lose my life. It's a wrap, that's it, done, okay? So back in the day, how old was I want to say I was like 12 or 13, because I hadn't started high school yet. At the time, I was dating this boy. If you do go through my old story times, you will see where it says that how having a boyfriend ended in slaps. This is the exact boy I'm talking about. So this boy, I forgot what I called him in that video, but we're gonna call him Billy. So Billy was my boyfriend at the time, and he had just, I mean, he had always kind of was familiar with the block, but he hadn't been there in so long, and he was just visiting his dad for the summer again, and it's been a while, so he wasn't as familiar as he was before. But you know, some people knew him, you know, whatever. So also too, at the time I did have stepbrothers. Yeah, so normally we go to the park as a group or whatever. My brothers, the people in our apartment building, we all used to go to the park together. It was like a routine thing. We knew that every day over the summer we go to the park, and they had activities at the park and all this cool stuff, and we just wanted to hang out and whatever, you know what I mean? So so this one day I went to the park, I want to say like around evening time, like it was like a cool little 5:30, 6 o'clock or whatever. And I went to the park. I don't know, for some reason we just wanted to go to the park later this day. I don't know why. So I went with my friends, like my girlfriends. There was another girl that lived in my apartment, like literally next door in front of my door. I went with her and this other girl. So it was three of us. We were like walking to the park, talking about guys, whatever we want to talk about. So we get to the park, and my ex-boyfriend was there or whatever, and I hadn't seen him. Sorry, somebody keep texting me. I hadn't seen him in a very long time, so I was actually surprised to see him because I hadn't seen him in a while or whatever. So I see him, and he's like playing basketball with these kids or whatever, and I used to play basketball, so I was like, oh, I want to play basketball too. So like, I mean, no one was really at the park besides the people who were playing basketball, so we were just like, well, we might as well just play with them or whatever. So we were trying to get this game going on, And there was this little boy. He was bad as fuck. I have to cuss because y'all have to understand. He's really, really fucking bad. Bad. He bad to the bone. Homie was like good 5 years old, 6 years old, had a mouth of a beast. He was really bad, okay? Bad. And I just remember, like, I remember when I first moved on the block, and like I wasn't really familiar with hood ass people, so I didn't talk as much or whatever. I didn't really, you know, I was just like, I ain't trying to dibble and dabble into no trouble, no craziness. But I remember when I first kind of met him and saw him, and I remember hearing how he spoke, and I was just like, this boy bad as fuck. He bad. So anyway, so we're playing, and he gets mad about something. I don't know, something about the ball or whatever. He was like, give me my ball. I think it was his ball we were playing with. And he was like, give me my ball. And one of my friends, I told you I went to the park with two girls. One of my friends was like, no, like, you need to calm down, little boy. Who you think you talking to? And he was like, give me my ball. Give me my ball. You dumbass, give me my ball. Like, they going back and forth. Like, he trying to low-key run up on her. Mind you, my friend is like my age, maybe a year younger than me. But she's big. Like, she was big. Not necessarily fat, but she was big, okay? And he just going at the mouth. She was like, little boy, I will beat your little ass. Like, who do you think you talking to? He was like, I'm about to go tell my sisters. I didn't think anything of this at the moment. You know, I'm thinking he just some little boy. Yeah, he got a bad mouth, but who, like, it's not that deep, you know. I want to say, so we playing ball, mind our business. He left or whatever. We're not thinking anything of it. And what happened? So then at that point, he starts mobbing with these girls. And he like, there they go over there. It was them. Mind you, I had never said anything. I didn't speak to this boy. I didn't talk no mess. It was all her. But that's my friend, so I'm not gonna let her get jumped or anything. Like, you know what I mean? So the girls is rolling up like, oh, you messing with my little brother. You want to get your ass beat, blah, 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 blah. Let me break this down for you. My friend, the big bone girl, her daddy is an OG from BPS. And a lot of people in that hood didn't really mess with her because even though he was in jail, he always had people around watching over her. And she had family like down the block or whatever. So it was nothing, you know? But she did go around looking for trouble too as well. So they trying to like, kind of like, you know, press up on her like, what's up? It's nothing but opportunity in space. And she like, what's up then? Y'all trying to jump me or whatever, blah, 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 da, 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 like, what's up, da, 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 y'all don't want these hands? And I'm just like, it's about to go down, and I'm gonna have to fight because I ain't gonna let her get beat up, and neither is our other friends. So let me just prepare myself because these are some hood-ass chicks. I ain't never fought a hood-ass chick. I ain't never got into it with a hood-ass chick, so I might need to prepare myself to get my ass beat tonight. So they going back and forth or whatever, and they stop arguing, and I just remember the girl saying, oh, I'm finna go get, then the little boy goes, no. Then after that, they're going at it or whatever. So I just remember calling my boyfriend at the time, and because my ex-boyfriend, he freaking 6'2", 6'3", didn't do nothing, standing there looking stupid. He just laughing thinking it's funny, and I didn't think it was funny. So I called my boyfriend at the time, and I texted him. I said, you need to hurry up and come to the park because I think we about to get into a fight. Then I also texted my stepbrothers. I said, y'all need to come down to the park because I think we're about to get into a fight. So they all mobbing or whatever. So it's 4 of them, they're coming. And my boyfriend said, who was the one that was trying to press y'all? Where he at? And I point to the little boy. So he goes up to the little boy like, little boy, don't you ever talk to my girl like that. Don't you ever do that. Are you crazy? Have you lost your marbles? Don't you ever try it again. He was like, I'm gonna get my big brother on you. Now this is when things got suddenly, quickly, vibratiously real. So he was like, whatever, go get your brother then. Don't nobody care, nigga. Like, little ass boy, go get your brother. So he goes and gets his brother. And I just remember the next block is Nicolette, I believe. So instead of walking, we didn't walk back home. We walked on Nicolette. I can't remember why, because the girls wanted to fight my friend. So I had to buckle up and get ready to fight anyways. And she was like, I'm calling my aunties, blah, blah, blah. I told you, like, her daddy is an OG from the block. Like, he's an OG from that hood. So she had family too. So when we got to Nicolette, let me explain this to y'all. So when we finally got to Nicolette, what happened? It was hella people. When I mean hella people, this shit looked like the stuff you see on YouTube when they be having them hood brawls. That's what this shit was. It looked like it was about to be a project fight. Dead ass. My heart was beating. It was pumping. Cause I said, I think I might die tonight. Fuck a beat up. It looked like niggas got guns in this shit. You feel me? So we're all mobbing, and our whole apartment mobbing together, because we done call folks or whatever. She done called her family. Everybody mobbing together. When we get on this block, it's so many people. People in their cars. They got dogs. They got what do you call it? Rottweilers chained up. Like, it was so crazy, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy. So we mobbing or whatever, and like I said, I hadn't really said anything this entire time, because I had never been put in a situation where I had to deal with hood ass people who gang bang, chicks that really fight every day 24/7. I never have ever had to be in that situation in my life. So I was just very quiet. And plus, I'm not the type that when I'm fighting, I'm gonna be like, bitch, run up, da-da-da. No, I'm like very, very calm. But on the inside, I'm dying. So we get on the block and we're mobbing or whatever, and my boyfriend's walking with me, and he like, where your brother at? Blah, 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 blah. The nigga, okay, that little boy called his brother, right? His brother, like I said, I told you at that time I was like 12. My boyfriend was 12, okay? He called his brother, who was like 25 or 30, that's fresh out of jail, homie for show gangbang, like real life gangbang. He come out the car like, oh, this the nigga that was trying to press my little brother. So my heart is really beating for my boyfriend at this time, because I know he's gonna get his ass beat, because he's a kid. He's a kid versus a man. He been in jail. He might get cut up. We might never know what happened. So they getting ready to do whatever is about to happen, squabble. Then the girls coming out, there she go, blah, 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 blah. The older people, there was like aunties and uncles out there. The older people low-key stopped the fight, because they said, my big friend, they were like, y'all know that her daddy is an OG. Y'all don't need to be fighting her. Y'all actually need to be getting along. Y'all don't need to be fighting. Then midway, when my boyfriend's about to fight that grown-ass man, that grown-ass gangbanger OG, his older sister comes, and she was like, she knows him personally, and she says his name, and she's like, you about to fight my little brother? You are not about to fight my little brother. He's a little kid, da, 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 da. So they start squashing the beef or whatever, and the beef got squashed. But in that moment, y'all don't understand. I said, Steph, if you die today, at least you died trying. If you get your ass beat today, at least you get your ass beat trying. I was so scared. I hadn't seen so many real life hood niggas in one block, in one setting, in never. I hadn't seen so many dogs out, people, cars, rolling out. Like, I'm telling y'all, they had the whole street blocked. If the cops came, they probably would have arrested all of us, because it really just looked like some shit was really about to go down. Like, it was crazy. We were in mobs and crowds, like, about to squabble. And it all started because of that little ass boy, that little boy. And all I know is that I'm just glad that the fight didn't happen. I'm just glad I didn't get my ass beat. I didn't have to go. My mom didn't have to hear about how I just died, or somebody didn't chop me up, because it was real. But it was really cute that my boyfriend was gonna defend me, but he was gonna get his ass beat too. So we was all just gonna get our ass beat. But that's pretty much how I almost lost my life. Like, I almost died in the hood because niggas wanna fight. That ish was crazy. And yeah, shout out to G Block though, because G Block gave me the best summer ever. I had probably one of the most surreal experiences ever in that hood, and it was nothing but comedy, and it was cool to be around a lot of black people, but at the same time, I always watch my back because niggas didn't want to get shot, you feel me? But that sums up my story time. Hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure you comment below, like, comment, subscribe, and